Hi everyone, my name is Oksana Denishenko. I'm a licensed electrolysis specialist and also a Candela certified laser hair removal specialist. Lately I've been seeing more and more promotional videos from salons and providers showing laser hair removal, and honestly, as a professional, some of those videos don't look impressive, they look funny because the technique is completely wrong. I'm not going to show any specific videos because I don't want to repost someone else's content, but I want this video to be educational so you know what a high quality laser treatment should look like, and so you don't get misled by marketing words. Today I will explain what it really means to follow the protocol and what you should pay attention to so you get even results and understand what you are paying for. Candela GentleMax 4 is truly the best, effective and safest laser, but the result depends not only on the machine, it also depends on the technique and the correct settings. How laser actually works. Laser works in spots. Each pulse covers one specific area of skin. So if the provider moves randomly without a clear pattern, there will be always area the laser never hit. And this is the key point. If the laser didn't hit that area, you won't get result there. Hair will keep growing and the results will look patchy. Wrong technique is when the provider works chaotically, no clear pattern, stopping and starting, going back and forth, changing direction randomly, not controlling coverage. Laser is not a massage. You cannot say, I moved over the skin, so it's done. Laser only works where the pulse actually hits. So this is a wrong way. Also, another important safety detail, you should never shoot directly over molds. A professional provider will carefully go around them to protect your skin. Right way, correct technique is when the area is treated evenly, consistently, in a clear pattern with full control of coverage. That's why in professional work you often see white pencil markings, squares or lines. This is not for aesthetic, it's because when the client change position, for example back or the legs, glutes or bikini area, it becomes harder to visually remember, did I treat this part already or not. By the way, in these funny videos I often see areas being drawn on, but the movements are completely random. It's really funny. Pay attention to how the procedure is actually done for you. Another important point is overlap. Overlap is required. Each pulse should overlap the previous one. My recommendation is about 20% overlap. Some providers use 30% overlap as an older technique. This is done to avoid missed spots, create even consistent result. And let's talk about settings. Settings cannot be the same every time. Following the protocol does not mean using the same settings for everyone. Setting must be customized and they can change from session to session depending on hair thickness, density, how many sessions you already had, your current skin tone, sensitivity of the area, how your skin reacts. Very important, the year of the laser machine. This part is very important and most clients don't know to ask. Always check the year of the laser machine. You can usually find this information on the back of the machine, on the manufacturer label. Newer machines typically have a stronger and more stable laser output. Older machines may have a worn-out laser resource which can affect performance and results. My Candela GentleMax Pro is a 2025 years model. which means the laser resource is fresh, not worn out. That's why the energy is more stable and the results are more consistent. Test spot. Quick quality check. Here's a simple professional detail many people don't know. If we find a tiny unshaved hairs, we can do a quick test spot on it. If the settings are correct, that hair should basically disappear right away, like it gets zapped instantly. This is a great way to confirm we are using effective parameters before we continue the full area. What the result should look like. Absolutely smooth skin with traces of perifollicular edema and erythema. This reaction is normal and can last from 30 minutes up to 2 days. And then over the next about 2 weeks, all treated hairs will start to shed and fall out naturally. That's how you know the area was treated properly and evenly. If you notice any areas where hairs continues to grow after your session, please don't hesitate to come in for a free touch-up within the first 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Some areas, especially the Brazilian, are very sensitive and we often need to pause during treatment to minimize discomfort. Because of these, small spots of hair can sometimes be missed. If you were not able to come for a free touch-up within the first 2 weeks, don't worry, because usually after 6-8 sessions we achieve a smooth, even a long-lasting result. How long a quality treatment should take? Time matters, and it's not the same for everyone. Your treatment time depends not only on the size of the area but also on complexity of the area. For example, the back is a larger area but can take about the same time as a Brazilian because I treat every curve and folds carefully. I help by shaving the area if needed, either with a disposable razor or you can bring your own. This is a delicate procedure and I focus on doing it properly so you won't need to shave as much afterwards. Time depends also on your pain tolerance. If you are more sensitive, we can always slow down the speed of the treatment to make it more comfortable. And of course, we use the Zimmer cooling system, which makes the procedure much comfortable and much easier to tolerate. Average treatment times. Lower legs about 40 minutes. Lower legs Brazilian underarms about 1 hour. Full legs Brazilian underarms about 1.5 hours. Another important detail, areas like knees and elbows must be treated in the correct position. These areas should be treated while the joint is bent, not straight. When your knees or elbows are fully straight, the hair follicles are covered by the skin folds so the laser can't reach them. That's why some hairs may remain in these areas. And you can leave the session with hairy elbow and knees. Next one. If you want honest price, I will be happy to see you in Hallandale. I'm only worker and only person who is responsible for the result. At Laser Queen, you will receive personalized approach, premium quality, and the best equipment in the world. You deserve the best service. With care, Oksana Denishenko, owner and laser hair removal specialist of Laser Queen MD Hallandale.